G'day growers, welcome back to Oz Grow Gear. Are you just getting started with indoor gardening and not sure where to spend your first $100? These three products will get you through the first 30 days from seed or clone to early veg. And in that time you can consider options for what you'll need following that, which we'll get into in a future video. So let's have a look at what we've got, how to spend your first $100 to get started indoors. So if you think about what a plant needs, they're photosynthesizers, right? Light, water, CO2 equals sugar and oxygen. It's pretty straightforward. You'll have to supply the water. We've got light, CO2 is atmospheric, about 400 parts per million. Nice gentle environment to keep them protected, and some good quality pre-made bagged media. The light current price I'll throw up on the screen, but it's around 80 bucks Australian. The mini greenhouse is about 12 bucks, and this will run you about 10 bucks. So for just over $100 Australian, and I'll put up the conversion on the screen for those watching around the world, you can get started indoors if you had absolutely nothing and wanted to get through your first 30 days. So the most important product of the three is probably the light. Now you can replicate some of these products on the cheap, but for $100 Australian, I think it's well worth your investment to get you started off on the right path. So the set comes with an included 24 cell seed tray, which, as suggested, you can cut it into quarters, end up with 6x4 for different species if you're starting different seeds at the same time. And plants will need to be in here for a maximum 30 days. You've got a 20 watt LED that's cheap as chips to run. You've got some good quality seed starting media and a nice safe environment for them to get going. So check out my other video on the channel for review of seed starting mix, and you'll know as a result of that we determined that the Scott's Osmocote is pretty good value and what you get is a decent quality mix that would certainly do your plants through the first 30 days. It does come with some nutrition and other little tidbits included, but pretty soon after you'll be within the first couple of weeks you'll probably look to start adding low strength nutrient solution, synthetic or organic, whatever your flavor is. So the heart of this whole setup is this 20 watt LED. We'll throw up on the screen the product page. This is how it comes assembled. This is flat packed, and it's easy because what you can do is unscrew it from the frame. That can be a nice little plant holder or a dog water bowl for your dog. Because all you actually need is this. This is the 20 watt LED panel. It comes with a built-in timer on a 16/8 schedule. So that's 16 hours of light, 8 hours of rest. No external timers needed. The only hassle is to start that cycle. You need to turn it on when you want that 16 hours to start, which for me meant I had to get up at 4 a.m. one morning to get the thing going. You can see it fits very neatly over the top of the mini greenhouse. In fact, yeah, you can't see it, it's in the camera, but from the edge to the edge of the LEDs pretty well line up exactly with where the edges of the mini greenhouse lid are. And you can center it, and I think that'll be a pretty good distribution of light. So 20 watt LED, it's a mixture of diodes on a surface mounted board, integrated drivers on the edge, so no external driver, and it's a mix of cool white, and then there's some blurple style LEDs which will give you a spectrum that's perfectly suitable to grow for the first 30 days. And 20 watt consumption, amperage would be nothing, 240 volt. The built-in timer, I think it's a great option. Obviously you can see there's a bit of light spill out the side here, so if you wanted to, you could wrap the top of the container in dark plastic or just go around it with duct tape or something like that, and that would give you a somewhat enclosed environment where you won't get the same amount of light spill. The light generates bugger all heat when it's been running on for an extended period. There is actually an acrylic cover. There is actually an acrylic cover coated over the LEDs, so there is some separation for dirt and dust, and with the cord coming out the back, there is actually a bit of a lift underneath, so with the vent it's open, with the vents open on the greenhouse, you will actually get some passive air movement past the board, which will keep it cool. But I don't think you'll have any issues with heat or fire risk or anything like that running this for extended periods. As I said, 16.8 is the inbuilt factory. It's got an external switch, so that's a fantastic option. The height of the greenhouse. So the height of the greenhouse off the deck, it's 60 mils to the lip of basically the base of the or the top of the seed container, and 180 mils to the lid of the top of the greenhouse there. So you've got 120 mils of headroom. So with 120 mils of headroom, that would be more than enough. Your plants after a month, they'd be ready to go into something bigger and a bigger light and a bigger pod, but it'll certainly get you there, I think, without any trouble at all. So, well, there you go, growers. You can see for your first $100, to get started from scratch, it's pretty simple. 3 products, $100 Australian. Just add your seeds or clones, whatever you're starting with, and away you go. You'll be up and running for less than $100. And then in 30 days time, when it's time to upgrade, we'll consider what you'll need at that stage in a future video. So stay tuned, drop us a like and a comment. If you enjoy this sort of content, give us a thumbs up. We're just getting started. We've got a number of, there's a number of ideas for videos on the horizon, so stay tuned for those. This content is personal opinion shared for education and product review purposes only. So do your own research. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next time. Keep learning, keep growing. Osprey here out.